Most Arkansas's 2.5 million drivers running into issues renewing their car tags this year. The cause, not car crashes, but more of a web crash, you could say, all because of cyber attack months ago. Neil Zarang's been following this from the very beginning. He's joining us now live to share how the state is rerouting people, hoping to legally get them back on the road.
Good evening, Bob. That's right. We told you in November about a potential cyber breach that affected Rogers-based information company Apprentice Information Systems. Now we're learning from the Department of Finance and Administration 45 counties were affected, and even though that tech company says all those counties are back up and running, they have the green light to go, the state has their foot on the brakes. What once took less than a minute and a few clicks of a button now requires a detour.
The bottom line is we're doing this to protect Arkansans.
Normally, the State Department of Finance automatically pulls your assessment and property tax information from a county website to verify you've paid. At the moment, that's not an option. People are receiving a message saying they have not assessed because the state website and 45 county assessors' websites are not on speaking terms, including Pulaski County.
January is our busiest month for assessing motor vehicles.
Carla Burnett is the Director of Operations for the Pulaski County Assessor's Office, and her team has answered 10,000 calls since the beginning of the year.
People call us back and say, you say I've been assessed, but the state says I haven't. And we're like, but you absolutely have.
Their solution? Telling people to call this DMV help desk number between 8 and 4:30 or send them an email to acquire an override.
The problem is people are on hold for the helpline 20, 30, 45 minutes before they get through.
It's tough to tell people, hey, it may be a little bit harder this year to renew your vehicle. However, that's a lot easier than picking up the phone and saying, there's a hack, your data has been exposed.
DFA spokesman Scott Harden explained each web connection is a possible vulnerability, and while county sites deal with public information, the state has a database of Social Security, payment, and other information they can't risk getting in the wrong hands. So each county will only reconnect when the state says they're ready, with a goal before tax season.
It won't be just we flip the button and it goes live again and we're reconnected. It's more likely that it'll be one by one county. We'll check the box and then we'll allow it to go live and link back up to it.
Those overrides are all on the honor system right now, meaning the state sends a list to the county responsible for the citizen to make sure they didn't cheat the system. And if you do want a more convenient option, the DFA is working on finding a way to override on the website. So just click a box instead of having to send a call or email. Of course, you can avoid all of this if you go to one of the 134 different locations in the state where you can file that registration in person. Reporting live in Little Rock, Neil Zarang. Back to you guys.